My beloved child. I see the weight you carry. The weariness in your soul. The silent questions you whisper into the night. I know the storms that swirl around you and the battles that rage within. But I want you to pause, right now, and hear my voice above the noise. You are not alone. You have never been alone. I walk beside you. I strengthen you. When your spirit is weak and your heart is heavy, I lift you. When the road ahead looks impossible, I remind you, nothing is too hard for me. My power is not limited by your circumstances. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. So lean into me. Let my love become your anchor. Stand on the foundation of my faithfulness, unwavering and secure. Even in the midst of the storm, I am steady. I am shaping you, not to break you, but to build you. The challenges you face are not dead ends, they are divine invitations to grow your faith, to deepen your endurance, and to walk closer with me. Take a moment today. Not to worry. Not to solve everything. But to be still. In that stillness, listen for my whisper. I am there, speaking peace over your chaos, hope into your fear, and courage into your weariness. My child, you don't have to rush, strive, or prove anything. You are already loved. Already chosen. Already held. Set your fears and anxieties in my hands. I am working behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see. Even when you think nothing is happening, I am moving. I am aligning. I am preparing the way. You may not see the full picture, but I do. And it is filled with hope. When the world says, it's over, I say, I'm just getting started. You were never meant to carry the burden alone. Come to me, not only in crisis, but in the quiet rhythms of your daily life. I desire relationship with you, not religion. Not performance. Just you. And me. Let my voice be the loudest in your life. Let my promises drown out the doubts. I am not far. I am the God who sees. I am the God who stays. And when you feel like giving up, when it seems like your strength is gone, look to me. I will renew your strength like the eagle who soars above the storm. You will not only survive, you will rise. Because I am within you. And I will never leave you. As you continue this journey, I want you to lift your gaze beyond what you see. The path ahead may feel uncertain, shadowed by fear or clouded by doubt, but I am the light that guides your every step. You don't need to understand every turn, you simply need to trust that I do. I see the places where you've stumbled, where you've questioned your purpose, where you've silently asked, is there more? And I say to you now, yes, there is more. So much more. More joy. More peace. More healing. And it is not far away, it is already unfolding. You've tried to carry so much on your own, quietly pushing through your pain, thinking you had to be strong for everyone else. But this is not a weight you were created to bear alone. Let me carry it with you. Let me carry you. The world around you may speak of delays and disappointments, but those are not signs of my absence. They are signs of my preparation. I'm building something beautiful, brick by brick, moment by moment, in places you cannot yet see. Don't confuse silence with stillness. I am always at work. Every tear you've cried in private, I've counted. Not one has fallen unnoticed. Every longing in your heart, I've heard. And I'm not just hearing you, I'm answering. Not always in the way you expect, but always in the way that brings true life and eternal peace. So when the noise grows loud, return to the quiet place. Let my voice be the one that speaks the loudest in your life. Let my presence be the calm that steadies your heart. You don't need to perform. You don't need to impress me. You just need to be with me. In my presence, there is clarity. In my nearness, there is fullness of joy. Come to me not as someone trying to be perfect, but as the person I already love completely. Let me remind you of who you are, chosen, called, and cherished. Every difficulty you face is not a detour, it's a stepping stone. I'm turning what was meant to harm you into something that will bless you. My plans are not delayed, only perfectly timed. I have not forgotten you. I have not overlooked you. And I will not leave you now. Walk with confidence, not in your own strength, but in the truth that I go before you. The same God who parted seas, who shut the mouths of lions, who walked on water, that same power is alive in you today. So take another step. Breathe in my peace. Trust my hand. I'm leading you forward, not to survive, but to thrive. This is not the end of your story, it's only the beginning of the chapter where my glory shines brightest through you. There are moments when the weight of waiting becomes heavier than the struggle itself. When time stretches longer than your heart expected, and hope feels like it's slipping through your fingers. But listen closely, the waiting is not wasted. I am in it, working deeply and deliberately. You've asked, when will it change? And I answer, not with delay, but with preparation. I am shaping your spirit, building your faith, and watering the seeds you planted in tears. Every quiet prayer, every whispered plea, every act of obedience when no one saw, it's all being gathered like treasure. And I will honor every one. Do not mistake stillness for absence. When the world rushes by, I invite you into something holy, a sacred pause where your soul can rest, reset, and realign with my promises. You weren't created for panic, for pressure, or for constant striving. You were made to abide, with me, in peace. I see how you long for breakthrough. I feel the ache in your heart when the doors don't open as quickly as you hoped. But child, some doors must be opened in the right season, so what's behind them doesn't wither but flourishes. Trust my timing, it's never off by a moment. While you wait, don't lose your wonder. Don't forget how far we've come. The battles you thought would break you, we've already overcome. The nights you cried yourself to sleep, I held you through each one. And I am still here, closer than ever. Let this season become a sanctuary, not a prison. Use it to draw closer. Let your dependence deepen. Learn to walk with me not only when answers come, but also when the answers are silent. It's here that your roots will grow strong and your faith will become unshakable. You don't have to have everything figured out. I never asked you to carry the full blueprint. I asked you to hold my hand. One step. One breath. One prayer at a time. That is enough. You are enough, not because of your strength, but because I am your strength. Let me speak to those thoughts that torment you in the quiet, those lies that say you've failed, that you're too late, too broken, too far gone. I silence them now. You are not behind, you are being prepared. You are not forgotten, you are being positioned. So breathe again. Don't resist the process. Embrace it as evidence that I am molding you into something extraordinary. My promises still stand. Not one has changed. And I am faithful to bring to completion every good work I began in you. Lift your head. Wipe your tears. You've come further than you think. And where I'm taking you is worth every step, every tear, every moment of trust. This is holy ground. This is transformation. This is love in motion. Now that you've chosen to walk with me through the valley of waiting, I want to take you deeper, into a place of restoration. Not just survival. Not just getting through. But true, soul-deep healing where the pieces once shattered are made whole again. You've endured seasons of disappointment, moments where it felt like your heart was too bruised to hope again. You've watched dreams fade, relationships unravel, and joy slip through your hands like sand. But I want you to hear me now, I am the God who restores. Nothing you've lost is beyond my reach. You may wonder how brokenness can lead to beauty. How a life touched by pain can still carry purpose. But I specialize in redemption. I take what others discard and make it priceless. I gather what's been overlooked, abandoned, forgotten, and breathe new life into it. So much of what has wounded you did not come from me. It came from a world marred by sin, by betrayal, by misunderstanding. But I'm not here to blame or accuse, I'm here to redeem. To step into your story, not at the end, but in the middle, and bring meaning to every chapter. I want you to believe again, not just in me, but in the person I created you to be. The you that is radiant with resilience. The you that reflects my image. You were never meant to walk beneath shame, nor to wear the labels others placed upon you. I've rewritten your identity with my own hand, beloved, chosen, worthy, whole. Let go now of what you thought you had to carry forever. The bitterness. The guilt. The false expectations. You don't need to live through the lens of past pain. I am not holding your failures over your head, I'm holding out my hand to lift you higher. Come into the light. I'm not afraid of your wounds. I want to heal them. I'm not repelled by your questions, I welcome them. You don't have to pretend you're okay. I already see the full truth, and yet I love you fully. Let your guard down. The walls you built to protect yourself are keeping you from the very love you long for. My love. Safe. Strong. Unchanging. It won't wound you. It will remake you. Let me teach you how to live again. Not just exist. Let me show you joy that isn't based on circumstance but rooted in my presence. Laughter that bubbles up from a place of freedom, not fear. Peace that quiets your soul, even when the noise around you hasn't stopped. You are not a lost cause. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are in the hands of the one who turns ashes into crowns and mourning into songs of praise. The chapter you thought was the end, I'm rewriting it into the beginning of something breathtaking. So open your heart wide. Let the healing begin, not tomorrow, but today. Let the light flood in. Let the weight fall off. You are not forgotten, you are being restored. And the best part? I'm not just fixing what was broken. I'm making it better than before. Now that your heart has begun to heal, I want you to rise, not in your strength, but in mine. This is not the time to shrink back in fear or dwell in past pain. This is the moment to stand tall, to walk forward, to claim the promise that I placed within your spirit long ago. You've been through the fire, but the flames did not consume you. You've crossed through waters that threatened to drown your soul, but I held your head above the waves. And now, like dawn after the longest night, your breakthrough is coming, not in the distance, but rising with every step of faith you take. I have never stopped preparing the way ahead. What felt like delay was divine alignment. What looked like silence was the soil where something deeper was growing. You may not have seen it, but I was planting victory in the hidden places, victory that now begins to bloom. Lift your head, beloved. The shadows are breaking. The things that once intimidated you will no longer have power. The fears that chased you will fade behind you. For I go before you as a mighty warrior, and I surround you as a faithful friend. There is no battle you will face alone. You are walking into fulfillment, into promises that have been maturing while you waited. I am opening doors that no person can shut. The places where you were once rejected will become places of restoration. The names you were called will be replaced by the identity I've given you, victorious. Redeemed. Anointed. Do not compare your journey to another's. The path I have traced for you is sacred, handcrafted with care. The blessings I'm about to unfold are unique to your calling. You weren't designed to imitate, but to illuminate. You are my light bearer in a world that has grown cold with despair. Stay close to me. Keep listening. Every day, even in the ordinary moments, I am speaking. I will whisper reminders when fear tries to return. I will steady your steps when discouragement creeps in. I will renew your strength like the eagle who doesn't flap in panic, but soars in peace. Celebrate the small beginnings, for from them I will do great things. Do not despise the slow rise, because every step is soaked in purpose. Even your past is no longer a weight, it has become testimony, a story I will use to lift others. I did not bring you this far to leave you now. I'm not finished writing your story, I'm bringing you into the most radiant chapter yet. Walk boldly, not because you are fearless, but because I am with you. Always. In every decision. Every challenge. Every joy. Let faith be louder than doubt. Let hope anchor your soul. Let love be your language, your posture, your weapon. This is the season of fulfillment. Not someday. Not for someone else. For you. Now. So arise. Shine. And know this truth in your innermost being. I will never let go of you. Not now. Not ever. You are mine. And my promises over your life will come to pass, beautifully, perfectly, powerfully.